Here we go. Get her done. Get her done, get her done. Plug it in, plug it in. Now you just plug it into the wall. Connect to source. Get charged up, powered up, amped up. You know, they say Earth's energy is good for you. It'll heal you. You know, I remember watching this video. This guy went out. He was in cold weather too. He was like in a cold, snowy climate. And he got naked, but he dug a hole. I think there was a house, but he dug a hole in the actual ground, in the earth. And it healed him. He felt that it healed him, and it does heal you. It is healing. Grounding is a very healing practice. So whether you walk on wet grass or what, however you want to do it, or if you want to plug a plug into a wall and connect it to your pinky toe while you sleep, it's healthy for you. You can just go swim in the ocean and be grounded and recharged at the same time. So when you ground, it is like recharging, because let's say, so that's the ground and then you're the positive, right? So negative charge, let's say ground is, and then you have your positive energy or whatever. So yeah, what does grounding do? What does it do? It tames all that wildness, right? That live wire. It gives the other side. So how do you ground? Or do you ground? Do you practice grounding? Most people probably don't. Most people probably don't have any type of daily practice of just connecting with Earth, right? It's electrical stuff. It's electrical talk. So, you know, I tend to think of it in just basic terms of connecting, right? So, when you connect, you heal. You can heal illnesses, sicknesses, maladies. It's proven fact, actually. So, yeah, go ahead and connect. You don't want to have a bunch of live wires, live hot wires. So when you ground, it can help create that balance, that yin-yang. There for a while I was thinking about making grounding shoes, because if you walk barefoot like you probably should, or if you wear materials that are not rubber, that actually allow your feet to connect with earth, then it's just a natural everyday thing. You don't have to think about it. You're just walking on the earth. You're in harmonious with nature. You're not conflicted, right? You're not full of excess energy. So yeah, battery won't work without being grounded. It just won't function properly. Other ways to ground would be, like in the book Eckhart Tolle, go out of your mind, go into your body. As soon as you go into your body, in other words, you feel your inner body, you become aware of your inner body, then right immediately there's a shift, an immediate shift from mind, head stuff, to inner body awareness, and you're connected right in that moment. You're in a sense grounded, right? So your head's not all over the place. You're not in your head. You're in your body. You feel your inner body, right? So that's another trick you can use if you're in traffic. If you're at work, wherever you're at, what are you doing? You can always just go out of your head and just have that constant kind of a connectivity, awareness of your inner body, feeling your inner body, basically your gut area, your core area. That's a way to kind of keep you centered. So we got to kind of remind ourselves of that too, because we forget. We forget. So if it becomes daily practice, great, but it really has to become a everyday, every minute, moment practice to be grounded in your head, in your inner body, being aware of that, kind of more like heart consciousness versus head, brain thinking stuff, which could be all over the place. More of a intuition centered. Yeah, and I was listening to a talk about, rocks and stones, and the black stones in particular, like tourmaline or whatever. He was talking about jet and different stuff. But he says it attracts bad energy. So in other words, black attracts light. So does bad energy act like light acts? Light behaves in a certain way. Light will be drawn to black, right? So for instance, I was driving on a golf cart one day, and the light's on my eyes, right, at a certain extent, and I drive over freshly paved new blacktop, and the light went off of me and it went on to the new blacktop. I could feel the difference. So that's how light behaves, and we behave like light also. We will, if you look at a picture with a color spectrum, your eyes will be drawn into that black or darker colors, and you can say blue, then black, or whatever, but it'll be drawn to the deeper, darker colors, and The lighter colors will reflect light, like white, for instance, right? Or the brighter colors. So they'll reflect light. Yeah, but it was interesting to hear him say that it attracts it'll basically grab bad energy off you onto it, the dark or the black stones. That was an interesting statement. I never thought about it like that. But when he said that, I think, well, wait a second. Light behaves like that. Light is drawn to dark, right? And our eyes behave like that, like light too, right? If you, like I said, if you look at a picture, let's say you have black in the middle, blue outside that, then lighter, you'll be drawn. You can actually make something that'll draw your attention. It'll be focused into the center, right? But yeah, being grounded. So it doesn't matter what you're thinking. It doesn't matter what's going on. Just stay grounded and out of your head by going into your body. It's that simple. Just feeling your inner body. And presto, whatever. Oh. Out of your head, yeah. Well, I guess that's all for today. In about 5 minutes. See, I'm in traffic, dealing with traffic. This guy's going at odd speed. He's got a lot of space in front of him. I gotta get over. But, well, just remember to stay grounded in mud. You know, just fill a hole up with water, dig a hole, fill it up with water. Just sit in it. You know, sit in it. Feel the organisms, worms, and the bugs crawling around your feet. You're connected. You're happy. You know, have some mud fights. I think those need to go back in style. You just have a bunch of mud and you just kind of sling it around. It's great.